Hey friends, Story here for Gamereactor at Tech Brief 2016 in Stockholm, Sweden, and we're going to be talking about Sound Blaster X. Now, at Tech Brief last year, we saw some of the headsets and the sound solutions that Creative is rolling out for Sound Blaster X, but you're moving even further into the peripheral market with keyboards and mice. Tell me a little bit about that.
Okay, last year we launched the headsets, but this is considered our phase one. So for us, we go into the more, not just headsets, it's more on the connected devices like keyboard, mice, the gaming PC speakers. So that will actually give the full experiential of everything, what the gamers want.
Yeah, so tell me a little bit, let's start with the keyboard. Tell me about some of the specs on the keyboard.
Okay, the keyboard itself is we are using Omron, switch, and it's RGB, first of the mechanical keyboard that we are using, and it's a soft touch. So and you have a RGB lighting, so you can see that it's totally light up on its own. Yep.
Yeah. And you're also introducing a PC suite that you can change the lighting and you can synchronize it across your devices, right?
Correct, you're right. Last year we have an Acoustic Engine Pro. This is a software for the headsets. But Software Connect, which is a new software that we launched in November, this will sit on top of Acoustic Engine Pro. And you not only control the sound, you also control the light. So, and it's also going to be cloud enabled, so we can able to share the sound and the light to your friends. So you have a profile that you can share out.
And you're also rolling out a mouse alongside that. But what really strikes my fancy is the Katana, the speaker that sits underneath the monitor.
Okay, the reason of us designing the Katana is we find there are some space or assets that between the keyboard and the monitor. And we design Katana, it's called the under monitoring sound systems. And the Katana is based on the sound team that we built the Sonic Carrier. Sonic Carrier was 5,000 speakers. It's a 1.5 meter long that we showcase in CES. The same team who built built Sonic Carrier, built Katana.
Now, and just looking at the back of it, there's a bunch of connections there.
Okay, so basically today what we want to give it to the user is everything that is ready for you to use. So there's optical, there's USB, there's Bluetooth. So you can connect anywhere you want it, even aux in. So your headset can be connected to the Katana. Because Katana is a 24 bits, 192 kilohertz sound card built into the speakers. And it's driven by the 3 amplifier with 5 drivers. So each amplifier is taking care of the low frequency, mid frequency, and high frequency. So the 5 drivers have 2 for the tweeters that facing you, and 2 that actually facing the top is a mid drivers, and we have a 6.5-inch subwoofer. So it's about 5 drivers.
Okay, and there's even you can plug in like a USB stick with MP3.
Correct. So with the USB sticks that you plug it in, you literally do not need to use your phone to connect it, unless you want to use your Bluetooth to connect. If not, you can put songs that include flat audio. You can just plug in, and you can play back from there.
Now, if I remember correctly, the headsets, they do not have the RGB lighting that you showed off last year. Are you going to be introducing more headsets or upgraded versions that also have the lighting? Okay,
I would say that stay tuned. There are more to unveil along the way. So we are now into light, but whether do we have headsets that in light?
Okay. And when are these products actually going to be available?
Well, that depends on which product. So the keyboard and mice that we haven't yet to announce, so they are still on beta and it's preview. But the reason for us to bring it to Tech Brief this year is to showcase as a one whole set. Because what we are trying to really project is that we have this called Aurora Reactive. It's actually one of the key features of our keyboard mice and the Katana. Aurora Reactive, it actually reacts with the audio that you play back. So if it's a very high intensity gameplay or music, if the light will shine even faster. With the romantic music, it will be lightly impulsing. And of course, you can fully control using the Software Connect.
I also noticed there on top of the monitor, you actually have a webcam as well, but it's no ordinary webcam.
Oh, of course, that is Blaster X Sense 3D webcam. So it's actually a depth sense webcam with high definition video streamings. We can use it for twitching, podcasting, and without any green backboard, you can remove your background.
Okay, and is that USB 2 or USB 3?
It's a USB 3.0.
USB 3 webcam. I've been waiting for those forever, so that's exciting.
It's a high performance webcam, so it has to be very high powered in order to operate that.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for your time.